Right now, Fox 5's Crime in the City. Here's what's happening. First, the NYPD is on the hunt for the gunman who shot a 20-year-old mother in the head as she pushed her 3-month-old baby in a stroller along a street in Manhattan.
Detectives are still canvassing this area, 95th and Lexington Avenue, right here on the Upper East Side. Police are also saying that this is being investigated as a domestic incident. Let's tell you what we know so far. It happened around 8:30 last night. Police say that an unknown gunman approached a 20-year-old woman from behind, firing a single shot, striking her in the head. This was at point-blank range, and then took off. Now, the victim was pushing a baby stroller at the time with a 3-month-old inside. Officials are telling us this morning that this was the child's mother. The 20-year-old was the mother of this child, and that the child is a baby girl. Authorities say that the child was unharmed, but still taken to the hospital nonetheless to be checked out. One witness we spoke with was out with her family when this all happened. We're going to hear from her, as well as Mayor Adams, also talking last night as well as today about the problem of guns on city streets and his own reaction to this incident. Take a listen.
I seen a lot of people running, and then I saw like a few people, like I saw a woman down there, like she fell, and at first I was like, is she okay? But then I saw people like calling 911, and then I saw the cops pull up.
It shows just how this national problem is impacting families, and it doesn't matter if you are on the Upper East Side or East New York, Brooklyn. We strongly believe it was not a random shooting, that the victim was targeted, and the police department is still conducting an ongoing investigation, and we're going to catch this person that's responsible for this action. And the exact location of the child we don't want to put out right now, but we are in communication with family members.
As you come back to us, we also want to show you video of police towing away a car that they say had a bullet hole lodged in it. This, of course, is part of the evidence collection as they are still processing the crime scene here. And as you just heard the mayor say, literally within the last hour, the second time you just saw him, they're still looking for the shooter. Again, reiterating what we're understanding right now, this appears to be a domestic-related incident. Police say that they do have a person of interest that they are looking for.
Video from a security camera shows a guy in a scooter stealing a 75-year-old man's dog right in front of him in Ozone Park, Queens.
Me siento mal.
They say it's really, really bad. He just feels like terrible about it.
75-year-old Carlos Gil feels terrible because a thief stole his dog. Take a look at this security video. Gil is outside his Ozone Park home Saturday afternoon when a man on a scooter pulls up, admiring his mini pit bull, known as a bully, Gil named Off-White. After several minutes of petting the dog, Gil turns around to let his other dog inside. In that second, you see the stranger grabs Off-White and drives away.
It's like someone took, another family member from us, not just a pet.
Alonzo Gil is Carlos's great-nephew. He was working in the backyard when this happened.
It's really saddening, and it really sucks. He's not just a dog for us. He's like another child, another toddler. We dress him up in outfits. He wears Adidas, Nikes.
The Ozone Park Block Association posted what happened on its Facebook page. It was shared hundreds of times. Also, they have posted these posters all over the neighborhood, hoping somebody might have seen something.
I don't think we can get any lower than this when you take a dog from an elderly senior citizen.
Police are investigating, but so far there's been no sign of Off-White.
The NYPD is searching for 5 suspects who attacked a 47-year-old man during a robbery inside a subway station in Brooklyn.
It happened on Saturday, May 18th, around 3:30 in the morning. 5 men got in a dispute with another man at the Rockaway Parkway subway station in Canarsie. Police say the suspects punched and kicked the 47-year-old victim before stealing a bag with jewelry inside. The victim suffered minor injuries. Anyone with information on any of these suspects you can see on your screen there. Please call Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800-577-TIPS.
The NYPD was investigating a slashing aboard a subway car in the Upper West Side.
Officials tell us 2 men got into a dispute around 11:30 last night aboard the northbound C train. Police say a 22-year-old victim got off at 81st Street Station after he was slashed in the back with an unknown object. This is Citizen app video from the scene. The suspect took off. No arrests have been made.
The NYPD is looking for the suspect who shot 4 people in Brooklyn Saturday night. One of the victims is an 8-year-old boy. Police say the suspect rode a dirt bike into the courtyard of the Stuyvesant Gardens houses on Quincy Street in Bed-Stuy and opened fire into a crowd. All of the victims were struck in the leg. Their wounds are not considered life-threatening. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. And finally, the NYPD says it's arrested a suspect wanted in connection with a triple murder in Queens. Authorities said that the Regional Fugitive Task Force arrested Travis Blake, 29, of Queens, in Maine late Thursday evening. Extradition charges are currently pending. Blake was wanted for questioning in connection to the triple homicide which happened Friday, June 24th in the South Jamaica neighborhood. Officials said Blake was last seen walking away from the scene. That's this week's Crime in the City.